which professions are best and worst for bodybuilders? That's the next question I'm going to answer for this Q&A. As always, guys, if you appreciate the content I'm putting out here on my YouTube channel, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. As always, check out the Nutrabio and UNBOUND products. The code's there. For Nutrabio, it's JP10, and for UNBOUND, it's JPUB. So, what professions are best and worst for bodybuilders? Couple things to consider. First and foremost, this is not a cheap sport. This is an expensive sport, hobby, whatever you want to call it. It's an expensive lifestyle to live, especially if you're doing it right. So, with that said, you need to make plenty of money. It seems that in this capitalist economy that we live in, money is king. Cash rules everything around me, right? You need money to be able to support the things that you want to do. So that should really be first and foremost. Now, let's say all things are equal. You can make $100K at any of the following jobs. Obvious considerations: physical working. It's a really tough thing to work manually, where you're doing construction or you're on your feet, you're doing 15 or 20,000 steps a day at work. That's going to be a really difficult scenario to try to bodybuild in either direction, whether you're trying to put on muscle or get in stage conditioning. So on the flip side of that, anything where you're work from home or in an office setting, that's probably going to be best for bodybuilding. These are typically also the jobs that allow the flexibility to eat on a schedule the way that we need to. So I would say you want to have financial stability, obviously health insurance with the risks that we're imposing on our bodies. Health insurance is a must. And then just anything that is going to be pretty low stress on you. Training and bodybuilding itself is imposing a pretty substantial level of stress on us that we are forced to recover from. That job becomes much more difficult if we're physically working, if we're in a high-paced, high-stress environment, or if you have financial struggles like we talked about. All of these things are going to make bodybuilding more difficult. So you want to make good money. You want to be able to support yourself. You don't want any physical limitations or scheduling limitations. So really working for yourself, working from home, working in some type of office setting where you have corporate benefits, all of those are going to be conducive to bodybuilding more so than any type of physical work.